We're back with Kelly, and I think she has
Hello.
someone yelling in the background. uh, so, uh, my gauze fell out. Maybe that was just Jesus telling me quit talking shit on his ass. But, uh, you know, what we were talking about, in just a flat general term, was more along the lines of uh, how schools, the government, and even the military are co-opting and picking and choosing pieces. Just grabbing out their own little uh, self-fulfilling parts of the Bible, of Judaism, of Islam, even Wicca. I'm not even joking with you. You would not believe. They're picking and pulling their own little pieces, and I find that appalling, actually, because all of these religions actually preach nonviolence. Like, you know, at its fundamental core, they teach nonviolence. Even Buddhists, they teach nonviolence. Uh, but just the overall, even in schools, uh, how does that really? What do you think that is gonna mean further down the road if they just keep co-opting these ideas, but they twist them to their own agenda? You understand?
Yeah, well, I think that it really depends on what they're trying to get out of it because ultimately that's it, right? Ultimately that's why it's twisted because they use whatever it is and they take and turn it to their advantage.
Well,
I
yeah.
mean,
There's always
you
an
mentioned
agenda. There's
what?
always an agenda. Ever and
Absolutely. Absolutely there's always an agenda. Unfortunately it's rarely for the good of all. And you mentioned that all these religions really do preach, I guess, for a better lack of a better word, nonviolence. But I want to know which religion actually lives by that, lives by the
none. And
mon.
now, and the very bad part about that is even religious fundamentalists, and you call them fundamentalists, they pick and choose as well. They don't pick and choose to be fundamentalists about extreme kindness or extreme servitude to the weak and the misfortunate. They pick and choose to pick an enemy, and
Right.
that is. Uh, I would think that would be one of the biggest sins, to sin in their God's name would be one of their biggest sins.
Yeah, well, I would think and I would hope because assuming that you are working under um, the law of your Lord, I would assume that any good one anyway, whether you're talking about Jesus Christ or Buddha
Yahweh, or
or
you know
I would think, if I was a god, which I am not, but if I were,
I'm a god.
and somebody said I'm going to persecute these people because they don't believe in the Almighty Kelly, well, I'd be pissed off and I'd shoot lightning bolts up their ass. You know what I mean?
Well, see, that would be the same line of thinking as that. If you were God and you were omnipotent, would it really matter? Would you be? Would there be a need for you to be that petty?
Oh wow, I guess you make a point there.
To
No,
have such a human emotion, to be a god and have such a human base instinct emotion would be counterintuitive.
that's true.
I mean, Why would you? You're omnipotent. You're eternal. You're all powerful. What would you even care?
I don't know. I'd still be pissed off. Don't do things in my name that I wouldn't do.
True.
I mean,
true.
don't go spouting me and then do things that I don't think are right. That's what I'm saying. And maybe, as an all-powerful being, you don't have those kind of emotions as, human emotions, whatever. But I don't know. I can't think that far outside my box to think that wouldn't just piss me off anyway. I can't.
As an omnipotent being, I mean, you would. I don't think. I see in my view, and this is strictly my view. We don't give a rat's ass what ants think and how they feel. We really don't. So why would we expect a supreme being outside of space and time and even physics? We have a pretty good handle on physics. A being that's outside of even science. Why would he give a fuck if and as you brought up earlier, your sexual preference, like that's on his top 10 list of things to fucking do? Really? Is it? I mean, I don't think so. I think he's got better things going on. I'm sure that motherfucker, he's got fucking Sons of Anarchy DVR and he's watching that shit in advance. He's got some shit. He's got some fucking shit going on. That
he knows what's going to happen before it even goes.
Yeah. But he's got next week's episode already DVR'd. This motherfucker already fucking knows. All right. I don't understand, and on top of it, I don't understand this need for. And that's one thing that I think, and we talked about it last week, is schools with this uniform and this control nanny state shit that's going on, and I see it also as a way to congeal teenage angst and sexuality and things like that. It's a way to kind of turn it in on itself to where, hey, you can't sexualize a motherfucker if he's wearing the same thing you are. If dudes, chicks, transsexuals, whatever, all wearing tucked in blue polos and black slacks with pleats, that's not attractive to anyone. That's not attractive to any sexual orientation or race or anyone. Maybe Catholic school kids, but even they let them wear skirts. I mean, that
means the question: does it all come down to control?
It is. I think it is, and I think, in my opinion, I think religion's a form of that.
Really. A form, please. Religion is control. Nothing about form. It's all about control. It's about here are the rules. Follow them as I say, and not even as God says, because again, I will state that it is all up for interpretation. I don't care what you say.
True.
Okay.
True. I will agree with you on that. But
you're going to concede to me on that one?
I didn't say concede. I said agree. I said agree.
I pushed a little far. I apologize. I shouldn't have tried.
That's a strong word. Concede is a strong word.
All right.
Greg Cox does not concede.
Forget I ever said that. But